Katy Perry claps back at unhinged haters after she's brutally roasted for Cringe tour, Blue Origin space flight. Katy Perry won't let the haters keep her down. The Teenage Dream songstress spoke out on Tuesday after receiving brutal online hate for her Lifetime's tour and Blue Origin space flight. "I'm so grateful for you guys. We're in this beautiful and wild journey together," she wrote in an Instagram comment on a fan page. Katy Perry wears a blue suit for the Blue Origin space flight. Katy Perry addressed the hate she's received from her Lifetime's tour and Blue Origin space flight. Katy Perry and journalists Gayle King and Lauren Sanchez, who is also billionaire Jeff Bezos' fiancée copyrightee, are set to blast off into space on a Blue Origin rocket, marking the first all-female flight crew in more than 6 decades. 10. "I'm so grateful for you guys. We're in this beautiful and wild journey together," the Roar songstress wrote on a fan page. Gene Hackman's wife's final autopsy reveals tragic new details of her death. Bill Belichick's girlfriend, Jordan Hudson, wears ring on that finger during NYC outing post-interview spectacle. The truth about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship status after separate outings with friends. "I can continue to remain true to myself, heart open and honest, especially because of our bond," Perry, 40, added. "Please know I am okay. I have done a lot work around knowing who I am, what is real and what is important to me." The Roar singer continued, "My therapist said something years ago that has been a game changer: no one can make you believe something about yourself that you don't already believe about yourself, and if I ever do have any feelings about it, then it's an opportunity to investigate the feeling underneath it." Katy Perry screams as Blue Origin's New Shepard 31 rocket takes off in newly released footage of the NS-31 mission on April 14. "We're in this beautiful and wild journey together," she continued. "I can continue to remain true to myself, heart open and honest, especially because of our bond," Perry continued. Perry explained that when the online world tries to make her a human piñata, she accepts it with grace and sends her love. "I know so many people are hurting in so many ways, and the internet is very much so a dumping ground for unhinged and unhealed," she wrote. Perry shared that seeing her fans at her concerts, hearing them sing in unison and locking eyes with the audience, helps her know that they are healing each other in a small way. "I'm not perfect, and I actually have omitted that word from my vocabulary," she added. "I'm on a human journey playing the game of life with an audience of many, and sometimes I fall, but I get back up and go on and continue to play the game, and somehow through my battered and bruised adventure, I keep looking to the light, and in that light a new level unlocks." Katy Perry comes out of the capsule in which she, journalists Gayle King, Lauren Sanchez, who is also billionaire Jeff Bezos' fiancée, and other participants, landed back on Earth after blasting off into space on a Blue Origin rocket. "Please know I am okay. I have done a lot work around knowing who I am, what is real and what is important to me," she added. Katy Perry kissing the ground after being aboard Blue Origin's New Shepard NS-31 rocket on a short mission into orbit after taking off from Launch Site 1 in Van Horn, Texas. The pop star shared that she has learned no one can make you believe something about yourself that you don't already believe about yourself. The hitmaker's heartfelt message comes after several fans and celebrities called her out for participating in the 11-minute ride to space on the all-female Blue Origin flight with Gayle King, Lauren Sanchez, Aisha Bowe, Amanda Wynn and Carrie Ann Flynn earlier this month. Emily Ratajkowski took to social media to share she was disgusted by the launch and claimed the trip was paid for by a company that's single-handedly destroying the planet. Olivia Munn also claimed the trip wasted so much money, while actress Jessica Chastain also shared her distaste. Katy Perry performs on stage during the Katy Perry The Lifetimes Tour 2025 at CDMX Arena in Mexico City, Mexico. Katy Perry performs during a concert as part of the Lifetimes Tour at Arena Monterrey on April 28, 2025 in Monterrey, Mexico. I know so many people are hurting in so many ways, and the internet is very much so a dumping ground for unhinged and unhealed, she wrote. By clicking above you agree to the terms of use and privacy policy. Sanchez, 55, and King responded to backlash, telling people that those criticizing weren't seeing the bigger picture. We can all speak to the response we're getting from young women, from young girls, about what this represents, King, 70, said. I would love to have them come to Blue Origin and see the thousands of employees that don't just work here, but they put their heart and soul into this vehicle. They love their work and they love the mission, and it's a big deal for them, Sanchez added. Perry also received criticism when she debuted a series of space-like themed outfits for her sci-fi inspired tour, which kicked off in Mexico City on Wednesday. Despite fans assuming the outfits were a representation of the pop star's space flight, Perry's tour is about video games. According to the Associated Press, Perry was inspired by movies, such as The Fifth Element and Blade Runner, when building her sets around a video game character who fights evil forces.